Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday, the 5th of June to Saturday, the 11th of June, 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Capricorn. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Your palms are magic. They belong to the energy of your soul, who changes all these signs and all the new lines that appear and disappear. It's the soul who does it. I'll show you how to get into that activeness with the soul. Most of us get it only in our late 50s and 60s and 70s. There's a way to accelerate the energy. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers as well. Let's talk of this weekly horoscope. Sunday, the 5th of June. For you coming from Capricorn, this is a very lucky 24 hours for you. Morning and afternoon. Your speech and the way you can promote yourself is really wonderful. So ask people for favors, communicate and communicate. And morning and afternoon, be with people who can help you all about money. So, job wise, business wise, money wise is where you must show your skills. So, choose company very carefully, and you'll do that very successfully. Even if it's going to be a pleasure, morning and afternoon, you'll be able to still use your communication levels to be able to persuade people to your way of thinking. Chasing for that romance would be a great idea in the morning and afternoon. Good news is going to be happening. Evening and nightfall, planets go much slower, but they also remain wonderfully good for you. And hour by hour, the evening nightfall turns to give you a platform to be bonding with people. So again, you must be in the company of people you want to bond, whether on a personal level of romance and marriage, whether on a level of finances, job, business wise. Choose company carefully, evening and nightfall, and you will get some very good, unexpected, good events following up as well. So it's a wonderful day, evening and night and nightfall. Hour by hour, you build up a bonding. Monday, the 6th of June, is an exceptionally lucky day. Morning and afternoon, these planets make you very inspired, inspired with your ideas and your actions. And whether at work, whether in business, whether at home, whether anywhere, just communicate with people and show your skills. Show your skills on how you can improve and promote yourself in every possible way. And you'll do that beautifully because you'll have the speech and you'll have the planets of action all coordinating very nicely. You'll be very poetic and you'll be very much a creative one. Evening and nightfall, very powerful as well. The power of these planets is to basically allow you to convince people to come to your way of thinking and planning. That is for the evening nightfall period. All these power based planets are there. You can meet very important people in the evening nightfall. You can meet them by accident or you can meet them by planning for something. It's really worthwhile because the end result is that you get wonderful good news or wonderful good support or just a wonderful experience the whole day and especially in the evening nightfall. Tuesday, the 7th of June, be very careful if you're traveling. Accidents can happen anywhere at any time. And plans of trouble. Trouble is not only in physical accidents, it can be making a bad decision in business, which I would call a business accident. And also be careful, emotional accidents. You can be let down, you can be cheated. Don't trust people who are pushing something to you. Don't make any agreements, don't sign any contracts in the morning, afternoon, or you get yourself unnecessarily. And if it's a love story that you're after, you better not be because you're going to be entangled in something you'll regret very much. So, no entanglement of any kind in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall, not so good either. Your ego is marching all over the place, making you feel self important. And that happens, you are a loser because your ego will make you isolated. So, people that you expect good news from. They can't give you that because you are simply very arrogant and egoistic. So remove this egoisticness in the evening nightfall and you can meet people from your past or do a bonding of some kind in a better way. Just bring yourself down to a level where others find you very comfortable to be with. Wednesday, the 8th of June. This is an exceptionally lucky morning afternoon. Everything you say and do is very, very much important. So, at work and business, whether trying to impress somebody over the phone, sending out messages to sell your ideas, you will do extremely well because a bonding is taking place in the morning and afternoon, a slow and steady bonding. So, be patient as things are going to develop very nicely for you. Focus and show your bosses that you are working very hard. In business, you will come up with your experience that you have had and show skills. So you're going to do exceptionally well and promote yourself morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall turns the opposite. It's going to be very disappointing. Firstly, your ego makes you a person difficult to deal with. And secondly, whatever you do, you're going to be emotionally disappointed. So don't chase for that dream of somebody that you want to be with. It will turn out to be a big disappointment. And even you're out with your family members, you'll be very moody, you'll be very changeable, you'll be very oversensitive. So leave the planning of anything to somebody else is safer for you. Yes, one or two of your morning planners will try to help you, but their energy is not that strong. So it's better that you don't undertake responsibilities. You won't get it right in the evening nightfall. Thursday, the 9th of June, is a very powerful morning and afternoon. Everything you say and do goes exactly as you want it. You have that kind of capability to improve and improve with your boss's knowledge. Promotions can easily be had. Support in business. Just show your plans, and you'll have that kind of a promotional value to show your plans and get exactly successfully what you want. Evening and nightfall becomes really bad. I rather that you don't go out in the evening nightfall. Accidents of all kind, physical, emotional, and being disappointed one way or another, is waiting to happen evening and nightfall. It's true that one or two of your morning planets will try to help you, but their energy is too little. So if you don't go out, disappointments will be limited. If you go out with a group, try to look at that group's attitude. If you don't like the attitude of people, just go home early because accidents, whether physical, whether emotional, whether financial, you don't want to be in company of people like that in the evening nightfall. And anger planets can easily provoke some kind of insult upon you. Friday, the 10th of June, your ego is having a problem. And this ego of yours is very unsatisfied. Unsatisfied where you work or unsatisfied where you do your business. Well, look within you first. Are you capable? Have you been capable? Have you been given responsibilities that you cannot cope with? Look for help. Look for people who can support you. Because being egoistic, you may not want to show your weakness, and therefore you won't show your ask for help. Ask for help and try to get this going for yourself in morning and afternoon. Trying to do things on your own are going to be not good at all. You are going to be blamed as well for things going very wrong, seriously wrong, where you work or where you do business, or even in personal areas. You're going to be rebuffed. Don't try to chase that romance morning and afternoon. Bad news will come. Evening and nightfall becomes much luckier. These are short term planets. They bring rewards for you very quickly in the evening nightfall. I see money planets there. So go out with people to discuss job and business areas and tell yourself that you need to focus on the money area in the evening nightfall. Yes, unexpected planets are there to help you get unexpected good news. Chasing for the romance, you'll get what you want. But for me, the seriousness about all this is your decision to plan financial areas, morning and afternoon, ego problems, evening and nightfall solutions are found. So it's going to be a very profitable evening nightfall. Dress yourself best and aim for the company of people who can help you financially or materialistically. Saturday, the 11th of June, is a very emotional morning afternoon, and it's an emotional which is not good for you. Sad news or bad news can come. If you're working on business, be careful, you'll make some very bad blunders because your thinking will not be very solid. So use logic, facts, and figures rather than wanting to think imaginatively. Your imaginative planets are really not solid. So you don't want to in any way risk without facts and figures. Don't sign contracts. Don't be easily swayed by people who flatter you. So this is not a good morning or afternoon. If you have to be out, choose company very carefully. Accidents can happen. Evening and nightfall becomes very good. That's how your day has been changing this week. So evening and nightfall, you're very clever. And the speech and your actions and the decisions you make are going to be very receptive. So with these kind of wonderful planets, I call them materialistic planets. You want to be with people who can help you job-wise, business-wise, money-wise, and you'll be able to make some good connections. It's all about your choice of company. So go in for that kind of money business kind of company, and you will get a lot of benefits. These are very fast planets, though they can make you do things quickly, especially driving quickly, because there's a planet of accident around. So drive slowly. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you. I'm going to show you in this 90-minute session based on your date of birth and time of birth, and especially reading your palms. Palms are really very special. Nobody can ever have palms like us. But did you know that yesterday about 350,000 babies were born? Oh, yes, one day. Can all of them have their same destiny and fate just because they're born on the same day? No, they can't, because each of them will have a different soul. So the soul is the one who controls your palms, changes the signs and everything. I'll show you how to formulate your personal lucky lottery numbers involving the energies of your soul and your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days. All these energies plumb together. They make you a very special person. And I'll show you in this 90 minutes your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We'll quickly go through that to show you the platform that waits for you. And best of all, how to activate your soul. Most of us get it very, very late in our lives, in our late 50s and 60s and 70s. But I'll show you how to accelerate. Whatever age you are, you come to see me. In between 20 days, you will start to feel the energies, which you will learn from me and then activate them. So there's a lot of things going on. Here's my email. Send me this email. Remember, the session will only cost you USD $50 to change the next 9 years of your life. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.